well, my experience with Super Punch Out Arcade. Now, let me tell you the story of how I got this game before we go into each of the fighters and, do our usual stuff with these videos. You know how they go. I'm thinking about making another my experience too, but it's going to be a different one. It's not going to be about like a video game or something like that. It's going to be something off the top of my dome, more like it. But anyways, so how did I get Super Punch Out Arcade? Well, basically, if you guys remember the previous story, how I got Punch Out Arcade, or how I even found out, was I was doing research about Punch Out games, because you guys know me. I love going over and researching the franchise to see how many games there are in the franchise so I can play them all. Okay? How do you guys think I got Punch Out Wii, How do you guys think I got this legendary piece right here? How do you guys think I got this one? Alright, with that shit. But anyways, so, as I was saying, right, so I basically ran to Walmart for Punch Out Arcade, the first one. Ran all the way back, because I had $10 on me, because I remember Louis gave me the $10 forever ago, and I was like, oh fuck, wait, Punch Out's $10? And Super Punch Out's the same price? Oh, bet it up. So I bought one of them, which was Punch Out Arcade first, and then after a while, I think a week or so later, because I think I either A, finished the game, or B, just wanted to have both of them. And at that point, there was only one left, so I was like, okay, fuck, I'll play Super Punch Out Arcade. So I asked my brother if he can get me Punch Out Arcade, or Super Punch Out Arcade. And he was like, dude, what the fuck? You just got Punch Out Arcade. And I was like, dude, I know, but Super Punch Out Arcade is right there, and it's the same price, and I kind of want it so I can have some Punch Out on my Switch. You know what I mean? So I can just have both of them. So, and plus, you already know how I get with you sometimes. I'm going to ask you anyway until I receive it. Sometimes. Not all the time. There are some times where I'm like, yeah, you know what, maybe asking is too much. But no, I needed to play Super Punch Out Arcade because I promised I was going to play every single Punch Out on my YouTube channel. Gaming video, my experience-wise, don't matter how it's going to go. It's going to go both ways. Shit, you know what I mean? So that's why, right? And by the way, also, we're going to use my footage today for Super Punch Out footage. We're not going to use somebody else. Well, we did use somebody else's for like the little intro thingy for the do. Oh, Renee, what's going on? My bad. It's just.
Oh my god, I'm bad.
Alright, so let's get into the game, shall we? Let's get into the gameplay. Let's get into everything. So, basically, Punch Out Arcade. We'll start with the beginning. So, the beginning of this stream, obviously, is me talking, because why is it not? Or when is it not? So, basically, this is the icon right here for Punch Out Arcade. You get to see Lil Mac and Dragon Chan duking it out, which is kind of cool. So basically, Bear Hugger, alright? So, I kind of struggled on Bear Hugger at least a little bit, because as you can see by the traptor right there, it took me a minute to kind of get this done. See, his puzzle was kind of easy, like I said, in this game. This is all Bear Hugger has, is his overdue attack. He's pretty much like the exact same as his Super Nintendo counterpart, because if you guys remember in that game as well, in Super Nintendo, Punch Out. By the way, I do have a Rage Comp for Super Punch Out coming. It'll be coming later on after I upload my 3 videos of Punch Out NES Rage Comps. Because, I love Punch Out. You guys love Punch Out on this channel, so we're just going to keep playing Punch Out and keep having Punch Out on the channel. Anyways. So as you guys can see, like, Bear Hugger, for the most part, did seem that bad,
Oh shit.
And I think I lost on Bear Hugger at least once or twice before I won. No, I did get hit. I do remember that much, right? I did get hit. So there was stuff like that about Bear Hugger. My memory on this game is good, but like, you can always watch the video. Yeah.
Cool, new record. Why is Dragon Chan the second fighter? What the shit? Oh, my
Oh, and by the way, just like the previous game, there are save states, or you can save state if you want to, like create and interrupt save data, right? I don't know why Nintendo made it so complicated and called it that, but Yes, you can save in this game for both of these. So if you're wondering for practice, but yeah, I was freaked out because Dragon Chan, if you guys remember Super Punch Out, regular Super Punch Out, because if you guys remember, I played all the Punch Out games out of order. Okay, I played NES first, I played Super next, and then I played some ROM hacks, and then I played like the arcade games, right? So, and Dragon Chan's only in Super Punch Out NES after this. He's not in Punch Out NES. He's not in any of the ROM hacks. So like I have very little experience fighting him outside of Punch Out NES, and we finished Punch Out NES by the time of this video. So, or Super Nintendo, yeah, NES. I keep saying Punch Out NES, but Super NES. That's what I mean to say. Brendan, how you doing? How you doing today, bro? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But yeah. So Dragon Chan, you know, his whole thing, like, I was freaked out a little bit because I couldn't figure out what I want to do, so on, right? So he took me a while, as you can see by the chapter right there. And there was a little bit of rage, you know, trying to figure out Dragon Chan's patterns and so on and so forth. And I was pissed off trying to figure this dude out. Because he is pretty much the same from Super Punch Out NES. Or, I keep saying NES, Super Nintendo. Like, you're the same, but, like, I'm trying my best. Yeah, and you're going to see me load to menu because basically the save state system in this game, same as Punch Out Arcade works, is basically like you have to back out all the way to the menu and then reopen the game from the menu to reload your save data. So, for anyone wondering, save data in this game is fucking complicated. And it's so easy to accidentally, like, press reset game because they're right next to each other. Oh, yeah. And also, most people have the game flipped over like it's a vertical YouTube video. So, I have it like this because it makes it a lot easier for me to see how big everything is on each side of the screen right here. But, yeah, so on this side of the screen, you see the names of the challenger and the enemy, and then this is like the screen, okay? But usually people would have it like vertical. Everything would be vertical on that bitch.
Oh god, is it Ball Bowl or something?
No, Alan, Ball Bowl is not in this. Surprisingly, Ball Bowl is not in this. But he was in Super Punch Out Super Nintendo, which came out way after this. So.
Oh, I'm actually gonna have some data.
Yeah, I'm kind of well, not annoying. I mean, if you don't like save stating, then you're probably not gonna like this video. Because I do save state and leave a lot. But anyways, Dragon Chan was kind of annoying for me to beat because of that kick move he just showed off. Because that kick move, like, he just jumps on the ropes for some reason and then kicks you. I don't know why kickboxing is allowed in boxing, but it's not. You're supposed to only throw punches, jabs, left, right jabs, and different types of punching techniques, you know, because that's what boxing is all about. It's all about using your hands, not other parts of your body. But, yeah, that's the reason why Dragon Chan was very annoying to me, was that kick shit again. Because, as you guys remember, since I played this so late in my Punch-Out history, and, you know, Super Punch-Out's a great game. Super Punch-Out Super Nintendo's a great game and all, since I don't really hate it anymore. But it's a great game, but the thing is, a lot of its fighters are forgettable. What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the stream. Right? So a lot of their fighters are forgettable in Super Punch-Out Super Nintendo, okay? You're not going to remember, like, half the roster, especially right after you fight them. Like, you're going to go through it, you're going to remember them for a bit. But especially me, since I'm, like, going through multiple games, sitting, switching back and forth, like, and then, you know, Dragon Chan's only, like, in this game, and then Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo. It's like, how am I going to remember you, bro? You know what I mean? How am I going to remember Dragon Chan and his move kit? So that's why I was kind of freaked out. But I did kind of pseudo-remember him in this video because, you know, I fought him in Punch-Out Super Nintendo. And, you know, usually whenever I go up against somebody and, I don't know, I remember, like, certain things about them. Like, like, for example, Mr. Sandman. How do I remember Mr. Sandman? Dreamland Express, and he's fucking scary, right? Bald Bull, he's fucking horrifying, but he also has the bull charge, the iconic bull charge, okay? That's how I remember Bald Bull. Super Macho Man, the spinning punch. Mike Tyson, for him just being the most difficult person in Punch-Out NES, and one of the most difficult gaming bosses to figure out by yourself and shit, you know, without, like, really a guide or anything, so on, so on. Slash Mr. Dream, slash Atama Tyson could go up there too, but you get my point, though, right? About how I would remember these bosses and so on and so forth. Anyway, so let's be done talking about Dragon Shine. Alright. Soda Bumpinski.
Oh, no. We're about to be struggling, bro. We're about to be struggling. Dude, stick a fucking uppercut?
So, I wasn't lying, as you can see by the chapter length of how long it took me to defeat Vodka Drunkinski slash Soda Popinski. Everyone just calls, like, Drunk Von Vinsky is, like, such an outdated name that everyone just calls him Soda Popinski now. Soda Popinski is, like, his official name. By the way, Soda Popinski is actually his censored name. Drunk Von Vinsky slash Vodka Drunk Von Vinsky, whatever, however you say it, was his actual name because, you know, he gets drunk all the time. He's a drunk boxer. So, basically, he's a drunk-style boxer, like a, you know, alcoholic boxer type beat. But little kids, since this was on the Super Nintendo or an NES slash, you know, when he came over to the States and shit, his name had to be changed. So, fun fact about that. But yeah, this took me a minute.
Big fucking... Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, Soda Popinski was no fucking joke. Just like he was in NES, you know what I mean? Fighting him not, save stateless. Even with save states here, he was a fucking pain in the ass. He felt so fast for me. He felt, like, ridiculously fast. And it wasn't even, like, a fucking challenge, man. Like,
Where's the Bible away?
yeah, see how I'm dodging? And then, like, apparently I'm dodging, like, a second too late? Because I'm just sitting here getting bodied 24/7 by Soda Popinski, and not a fun experience, dude. You know what, as well? I know I didn't do this in my Punch-Out Arcade video, but I want to thank people who actually sat down and watched this stream all the way through. Like, even at times when it looked like I was gonna be there for a long time, some of you guys didn't even bother to click off. I just want to thank y'all for that shit. Because I know, like, a lot of people in today's space, they can't really sit down and just watch somebody struggle or watch someone like me, like, go through that shit for, like, over an hour or some stupid shit without, like, clicking away for a bit or something like that. I just want to thank the people who actually sat in this stream, you know, Super Punch-Out Arcade, and just... You know what I mean? I just want to thank you guys so much for that. I know I didn't do that in my other Punch-Out my experiences, but from this, my experience, and probably the next few ones, thank you for, like, always sitting and watching me play these games and experiencing it with me right then and there live. Thank you. Couldn't ask for anything more. I would like to see how it would... I would like to see how it will... I would like to see how it will for you in Punch-Out Wii and how you're going to face DK. Well, I got to go through Little Mac's Last Stand, and that's how I face DK. It's by chance that if DK is going to pop out, you know, so it's random, so I don't know if I'm going to be getting DK. But anyways. But yeah, Soda Popinski throughout everything was such a bitch. And I hated every second of fighting Soda Popinski. Anyways, the Great Tiger. Y'all already know my history with the Great Tiger. It started way back on the NES. He was a bitch. No joke, he's a bitch. Like, if y'all remember Punch-Out Wii, every Punch-Out game, he seems to give me the fucking loop. He seems to give me the fucking fisticuffs. But as you guys can see, his chapter is not as long as Soda Popinski's.
his ass like that.
See, I'm already afraid. Hell, I was afraid of his Wii counterpart, which we'll get into much later down the line when we finish all of Punch-Out Wii. Stuff like that, but god damn. Great Tiger just... Great Tiger just effed me up, man. Like, I know right there he did it, but like, throughout this footage, he has this special uppercut move, which as you guys are seeing right now, which he does actually have a fast uppercut. And he will easily fucking murk you right then and there with that shit, bro. And again, yes, I was save stating a lot because I want to get done with the game. I don't want to just sit there forever. You know what I mean? And also, there is some type of randomness in this game, too. Like, for example, I think it was... I can't remember which fighter it was, but there is a hint, there is a slight chance of randomness with some of the fighters in these Punch-Out arcade games. So when you guys play these for yourself sometime, I really advise you to watch out, because I really like how you went through Punch-Out games from Saitama Tyson NES to Super Macho Man's and Mr. Sandman Arcade, and even Faz/Ghost Saitama Tyson ROM hack. Yeah, and then even like... Oh my god, from Saitama Tyson, bro. Well, I love that name, by the way. I love how we just came up with Saitama Tyson. Because I was like, White Mike Tyson, and then Luke is like, nah, bro, I got you with that one. Saitama Tyson, bro. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what, bro? That is peaking. But yeah, great Tiger. Such a pain in the dick. I hate him. By the way, the third stream will come like later in the day. I just want people to know that, because I'm going to start doing that more, like where I give you guys the third stream later in the day instead of like right then and there, like right, you know what I mean? Just give y'all a little break, you know what I mean? Because watching somebody for like 30 minutes to an hour is kind of much, you know what I mean? So just looking out for y'all. By the way, I am going to do, right after this, I'm going to do another My Experience. It's going to be like a different type of My Experience, so keep that in mind. It ain't going to be like a vlog or anything, but it's going to be like a legit My Experience episode on this, since I haven't made one before, which is kind of funny. But anyways, great Tiger, was absolute dog shit. He pissed me off, but here is the man himself. Now, I want to warn y'all, we went from 33 minutes, 31 seconds, to over an hour and 18 spent on this fucking man, okay? This is the whole, this game and probably Super Punch-Out are like the reasons why this motherfucker gave me more issues than I thought, okay? Because at least I remember after when I played Super Punch-Out NES, like sure, like he was hard, but like dude, I felt like he was harder here in the arcade game. Anyways, let's get right to him, bro.
Hey, Super Macho Man? No! Yes, shit! Oh no, I mean, I'm good, I'm fine.
Phone lag there for anyone wondering.
I'm mentally okay. I'm all the way there. He's totally not gonna, how the fuck are you gonna dodge that? I wanna know so bad. Okay. What the fuck? That's too early. Come on. It's just like fucking bull charge. It's too early for that shit. At least warm me up first before I get super macho man to death. What the fuck? Is it just like the NES games where I'm supposed to dodge?
As you guys can see by the rage comps, Super Macho Man. Man, this guy right here.
What the fuck? I dodged one thing.
You see how many times he brought me back to the title screen in less than a fucking minute, or about a minute? It's no wonder why we sat here for an hour, 18 minutes, 30 seconds, bro. And I didn't chop this down. Okay, I didn't chop this down and make it a shorter version of the stream. Okay, this legit took me that long to do. From 33 minutes, 31, it says 34, so we're like a minute into this, to that long. Fucking ridiculous. Against Super Macho Man, dude. This was the hardest thing in this game for me, obviously. I'm telling you guys, dude, that Super Macho Man punch was one of the most difficult punches in the game, dude. Like his quick one, like his slow one where he charges up, that one's not as bad, right? But it can, like, really do some nasty shit to you. The one that's so shit to me is when he does the Super Macho Man punches and then the quick one right after. And it's like, I can't fucking whoosh, 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 duck under. And then he comes up with the quick one, bro. I'm telling you guys, bro, when I play games, right, I tend to freeze up a bit because I need to process what the fuck I just did. And that freezing up and shit and that freaking tense up moments and everything like that, that leads to that leads to so much rage, or that leads to me getting fucked up so bad by Super Macho Man's punches. And plus, trying to process the man's punches alone in this fucking game, man, is ridiculous. And I say it's ridiculous because, and yeah, me when I said Super Macho Man, because I was like, because I remembered him from Super Punch Out for the Super Nintendo. That's how, because if you remember in Super Punch Out, he also gave me problems. He timed me out a lot. He, in the regular Super Punch Out, he timed me out a lot, which was a bitch to do. Such a bitch to deal with. But this, oh god, this. And he was also really fast, Super Punch Out, Super Nintendo. I don't want to say he wasn't super fast, but oh my fucking god, dude, he was fast. Super Macho Man was so damn fast, bro. And then hell, even in Punch Out Wii, there's niggas that are like fast too. I'm getting thrown off by everybody. That's why the title was the way it was. But anyways, my point is that it's so fucking ridiculous that it's so ridiculous that Super Macho Man can just do whatever the fuck he pleases and just beats my ass. Now, I get it for like a lot of people. Super Macho Man for the arcade, easy peasy because you figured out his puzzles. You probably played this multiple times. Keep this in mind. I've only played this once, okay? Obviously, the one time was right here in the footage that you're watching, right? That I showed you earlier. That is the first time of me playing, okay? I'm not going to figure out everyone's puzzles right out the gate like that. That's just impossible. That's just not happening for me. I mean, if you're easy enough, obviously I'll figure you out. But, like I said, my brain is slower, so I have to process things slower, and it takes me a minute. I tend to freeze up. I tend to get mad if I don't I tend to get really angry if stuff not stuff goes my way, but more of I keep effing up the same move, even though, like, right after the fact, I should have, what I mean? I should be better, I constantly tell myself I should be better than Super Macho Man's attacks, but they just keep coming and coming and coming, and you might be wondering, Alex, but after a while, you should get it, right? Obviously, later in this fight, I do start to understand, but it takes me a while to start to understand, and I feel like these videos are like the perfect example of my thought process when it comes to making these videos, making these Punch-Out playthrough videos and gameplay videos and stuff. You guys get to actually see me freeze up. You guys get to see me get fucking angry. God, you guys get to see me get fucking angry. You guys get to see me, like, all sorts of sides of me, right? From these Punch-Out videos, man. You guys get to see me struggle and me succeed or fail. You know what I mean? You guys get to see all that stuff in the Punch-Out videos. You know what I mean? So it's like, it matters to me in this regard. Like, it matters, all right, that you guys see all this stuff. And Super Macho Man, again, I can't stress this enough, is the bane of my fucking existence because of what he did in Punch-Out Arcade. That's the whole reason why I call him Super Macho Bitch. If you guys don't know, this game is the reason why Super Macho Bitch exists. Alright, every single time I see him, oh, look, it's Super Macho Bitch. Because he gives me fucking problems. And then, also Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo also, he gave me tons of problems. So it's not like it's just, arcade, but it's like, Super Punch-Out NES or Super Nintendo. And then Super Punch Out Arcade, Super Macho Man ended up being one of the worst opponents for me in both those games. And now you know why I call him Super Macho Bitch. Because he's a bitch. You see that quick shit? Like, look at... Hold on, go back again. Look how quick that was. And I dodged it because... That's a nice nickname, Super Macho Bitch. Yeah, for real, because he a bitch. So there's some real life history to this. Right? By the way, I'm going to have to make the thumbnail really quickly for my experience, right? Because I actually did make it before this video, so it's a little interesting.
What the fuck did he...
Also, he switches up on me, so that's another thing. That's another issue Super Macho Man loves freaking doing to me over and over and over.
I'm gonna hate Super Macho Man.
Oh. My bad, guys. Hold on. Let me get y'all a little bit of rage. And you know what? This is another great thing. Hold on. Let me show you guys this. Elise is a freak in my history. It's a life arrow video, so for people wondering. Let me show you guys this. Let me find the playlist real quick. Okay, 37 videos. Okay, all the Donkey Kong, Mario Galaxy. We need to find it because I have a bunch of RageCon videos and funny moment videos all around. Anyways, so let's go to... I'm gonna show you all the Super Punch Out Arcade RageComs in order.
What the fuck? You're a bitch. Oh my god. Matt, can you punch? Ah, shit. Damn it. Let go. Fuck you. What the fuck? Why do you delay everything? Oh, Matt. Oh. Who's next? Super Macho Man? Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? This motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna hate Super Macho Man because this bastard is way faster. My fucking goodness. Oh my goodness. Good fucking job, Mac. That fucking pizza. Please? Snickers, do not do that again.
I want to give y'all the history of that moment, all right, when Snickers barked in the video. Okay, so this is one of the worst moments, I would say, right? Not because of what I said, but like low-key the way I was getting. So my dad put Snickers in the room because he was heading out somewhere at the time, right? And usually Snickers, separation anxiety, everything, so on and so forth, right? So he put him in the room when I was dealing with Super Macho Man live on stream. And after Dad left, after a while of me dealing with Super Macho Man in the video, in that Punch-Out long play that I did first, Super Punch-Out Arcade, Snickers barked in the video as I was trying to do a Super Macho Man. And I told him, because you guys know me, right? Like, I need focus, bro, when I play these type of joints, right? So I can't have like any outside disturbances or noises, smells, all that shit, right? It's gonna fuck with me, right? So I paused my game and I told Snickers, please do not do that again, because, and, you know, after a little bit after this, I raged pretty badly, and he kind of left. He kind of got up and went. So, don't worry, for anyone that's wondering, did this man hit his dog or something off screen? Did he do any of that? No, I did not do any of those things that you thought I did in this video, or for anyone that watched the original episode when it came out. No, I did not do anything. No dogs were harmed in the video. I just told Snickers, can you not do that again, please? Because that really pissed me off that he did that. Alright, just want to clear the air on that one. For anyone wondering. I know nobody said that in my comments, but you never know. Oh, hold on a minute.
See, that's so fucking fast. Like, I can't do shit. Yeah, what the fuck?
As you can see, Super Macho Man was the bane of my existence, and I want to show you.
And that's what's gonna piss me off. Is I'm really trying to get stuck in the fuck in. Like, hitting right then and there. Like, immediately I get one hit, and this motherfucker, Super Macho bitch, has to always hit something in. Oh my god, 2 Super Macho Man punches in a row, you bitch.
Yeah. You.
No! God damn! Lord, have mercy on my soul. I better have enough time to dodge as soon as I get off this menu. This fucking bitch. Punch? Back? Oh my god. It's like I can never get the counter down. We're back to new fucking shit. And I keep thinking it's NES. What the fuck? Why? It's like instinct. It's like fucking instinct. Alex, quit the game. I don't want to see you rage. I'm not.
This pissed me off, okay? I want to clear the room on this. Dachi told me to quit Super Punch-Out because you're going to break your stuff. Alright, this is for every single person who watches my videos ever. Don't ever tell me in my comment section to quit something that I am playing in the stream. Just do not do that, alright? Because especially depending on what state I am fucking in, do not say anything regarding quitting, taking a break, because I might flip out on you depending on my fucking state of mind. Alright? I cannot guarantee, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I cannot guarantee Dachi got it fucking easy. Alright? Because I turned that anger, quickly turned that anger into something else, into fuel to keep going, right? But that's not going to happen every single time, right? So keep that in mind. Don't tell me that shit in my chat, especially towards fucking Punch-Out. Which no one does because you guys been here for years and you guys see how my rage can kind of get out there, so. But I just want to clear the room on that too. Like, do not tell me that shit. Dachi really pissed me off that day with this shit. He really did.
You think I'm gonna play fucking Punch-Out? You're funny. No, man.
See, I did end up figuring out a spin punch.
Get me away from Super Macho Man. Fuck that dude.
Right? And that's pretty much like my experience with Super Punch-Out Arcade in a nutshell, right? Is everyone was fucking painful to go through, right, for the first time, but Super Macho Man was like the definition of painful, and I get it, he's the final boss, so it makes sense why he's super painful, just like Sandman in Punch-Out Arcade. But you can't tell me that. I found that so funny. He really thought you were gonna quit. And I found that funny too, Ronnie. I found that real fucking funny, because I was like, you're fucking funny. Then you must not know me then, bro. You know what I mean? Because, like, dude, I'm telling you, when I get in my Punch-Out mood, I'm gonna grind that shit out until I do it. Look at the fucking platinum medal, dude. I was doing my damnedest, no matter, even in when my arms were fucking hurting like hell during that whole Wii Sports stream, dude. I was still grinding it out until I fucking wanted it. Even if I didn't succeed on that one, you can just tell, like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking. But anyways, right? So that is like my experience with the game in a nutshell, you know. And man, after playing it and after watching the video back with you guys and the rage comps with you guys in Super Punch-Out Arcade, this game was fucking tough, man. This game was really tough to go through. Do I recommend it to anyone trying to get into the Punch-Out series? I recommend you play these two first, just to give them a try, you know, give Nintendo a little bit of money. You're gonna basically give them, like, they're like $8 on Nintendo Switch Shop. They're like, yeah, like $8 to $9. So you're basically going to give them like 19, $20 if you just purchase both. Now, I'm not saying you should beat both, but I'm saying you should at least give them a try. I would, but see, this is how I would like recommend it, right? The whole series, I would recommend it like this. If you're trying to go for like a modern twist on Punch-Out Wii is like the best way you're going to get, the best you're going to get out of modern day Punch-Out in terms of like the series. Because they haven't released a new game since 2009, other than the re-releases of the 2 arcade games for the Switch store. In, I think, around this year or last year, or a few years back, they released both Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out Arcade for Nintendo Switch store, but I would recommend that. But if you want to go in order, it would go Punch-Out Arcade, Super Punch-Out Arcade, Punch-Out NES, Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo, and then after Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo, Punch-Out Wii. That's how it would go in terms of all the games. But in terms of all the Punch-Out games, in between Punch-Out Arcade, Super Punch-Out Arcade, and then Punch-Out NES, I think a year or two after that, or in the same year, there's Arm Wrestling, where Bald Bull makes an appearance, which is the spin-off of Punch-Out. So there's Arm Wrestling, and then after Arm Wrestling, maybe Super Punch-Out came out, which obviously it did, because it's both Punch-Out NES, and then, you know, that shit. But if you really want to be picky about it, you can include the 1990s version of Punch-Out NES, the repackaged version of Punch-Out, where they take Mike Tyson out of the name and stuff like that, right? They don't even have him on the box art, you know. So I would go like Punch-Out Arcade, Super Punch-Out Arcade, Punch-Out NES, possibly Arm Wrestling, depending on the year it came out, and then it would be Arm Wrestling, and then it would be Punch-Out NES repackaged, because, you know, they take out Mike Tyson and so on. So after that, it would be Punch-Out or Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo, and then it would be Punch-Out Wii. So if you want to go through the whole series just like that, right? Still a fantastic game, though, right? This game is great. Love this one, though I was screaming a lot on this one. Marty and World Circuit. You guys should actually check out the Punch-Out Wii video if you haven't already. And maybe give that some more views, you know. Get that in the algorithm. So people can see my overall excitement on Punch-Out Wii. And, you know, maybe tomorrow or so, we'll get back into this. But yeah, that's my experience with Punch-Out Arcade. I'm going to miss this game. I obviously, I still have it installed on my Switch, so I can literally play Punch-Out Arcade and Super Punch-Out Arcade anytime I want to get, like, better at the dodging, the weaving. But now I know I'm going to have to be infinitely better in those games and stuff. But yeah, I still enjoy those games, even if I did rage on Super Macho Man, Sandman on, you know, arcade, and the Super Punch-Out was Super Macho Bitch. I still loved it. I loved my time with it. It was a good time spent. It was worth it. So that way you guys can see the game for yourselves, and maybe possibly I encourage y'all to get it, and I can even make more Punch-Out videos, because I do love the franchise. But yeah. Consider subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, and I'm thankful you guys took some time to spend time with me. But we're going to do a new. Actually, I might try to make the thumbnail in this stream. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird fucking thumbnail, I think. I'm gonna try. I don't know how my camera's gonna make this work. Alright, but since I haven't made the video yet or anything, I might as well give it a try. It's gonna be a weird one, so it's gonna be different, okay? It's gonna be very different. Let me see if they'll even show this off. Like, will they? That's my question. Oh my god, my camera is so fucking bright. I don't know why it's so bright right now. Drawing, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just do a random thumbnail with somewhat of a Mega Man on there. But, anyways, again, guys, I'll be right back with my experience video for the day. But thank y'all for watching this. It means a lot. Super Macho Man on Punch Out Wii is gonna be a fucking bitch, isn't he? Fuck, man.